Hey, hey, hope you guys all having a good time. I'm gonna shut my thingamabob. Hope you guys all having a good one. I fucking exhausted from streaming last night and all the work yesterday, and I've just been tired. I need a bit of sleep and the weekend to rest and recuperate. But today was a pretty tricky one. It wasn't too bad, but we were presenting our game in front of the class. So that wasn't too bad. Had some technical issues, but what can you do, right? Um, then it was that, and then we had a major issue. Oh, a major issue. It was a major issue if you ran into the issue. If you didn't run into the issue, it wasn't a major issue. Which, arguably, you could say that it's the same with all issues, but it's something that isn't integral to the game, but it's something that you can do, and if you do happen to do it, then it would effectively either sometimes it froze your game, sometimes you meant you couldn't push the block anymore, stuff like that. So for those of you who played and didn't run into the issue and have no clue what I'm talking about, no issue, right? For those of you who ran into issue, then maybe it was that one. If you run into any issues with the game, please, let us know so we can work on it. But we've put a lot of work into it. It's pretty damn good. There's a couple issues that we know of, but yeah, this was a pretty major issue. So we've effectively had to get rid of, if you guys know, the mummy squishing. If not, then there's mummy squishing in the game. I'm not gonna say too much about it because I do like to keep it generally somewhat of a surprise. But so right now, let me bring up. Actually, no, I should have it. Sorry, downloaded. It's not push anything. Tamaride. So we've got basically. Oops. That was fucking on me. There we go, and as you can see, they kind of just get fully squished now, so it's not like a... We have ideas and things that we want to do in regards to it, but... yeah, it's kind of at the point where it's like... basically, we ran into an issue, the issue being... sometimes enemies didn't get squished. I mean, I can show you the issue. I think I have the old build. Tamaride 1.1, 1.2. 1.2 is not... 1.0.2, I should say. Isn't needed. That was a secondary fix, but it turned out it wasn't an issue. Basically, we had a bit of a freak out moment where, we'd all uploaded it, it was uploaded onto itch, we'd uploaded it onto, whatnot, but, basically, I believe we have, in Windows R, local app data, there might be a Tamaride A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. That game company? That's roaming. Maybe I think it's local. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. XGen. Yes. As you can see, we got all these, and these hold your user save, so I would assume if I open it into... I mean, into Visual Studio, you can see level 1, and we can see this. So I would assume that you could manually change this. Let me test something. No, I don't want to fuck around with my saves. Okay, that could fuck up the whole game. Regardless, we had, you know, we'd pushed it, but we had, like, you know, completed every level, and we just pushed it, and we're like, fuck, dude, what happens if we kind of fucked up and pushed it, and all the levels had been unlocked? That would be embarrassing as fuck. But this, you know, our coders, well, it's funny because it was one of our coders was freaking out about this, but then, you know, those guys had already been thinking already in advance, so it was a small thing but a funny thing, because we had just uploaded 1.0.1 as a fix of the things, and we're just like, oh shit, we forgot to delete all the saves, and then it's like, no, so the saves actually save to, as you can see, your local app data, which means, you know, it's just saved. And, you know, here's where it's genius, okay? If we re-download the game, right, and we push another game, right, like, I, you know, could download a completely new version of it, delete it, and re-download it. And, like, it's still going to retain all my saves, which is good, you know, and you could say, oh, well, that's obvious. No, it's really not. There's like you know, there's heaps of ways of saving. Hell, my first game doesn't even have any saves, so, that's that, but this, it has saves, but it also saves locally, as opposed to thing, so, you know, some people might, in terms of storage-wise, you might be like, oh no, well that just therefore takes more storage, but I would argue that it doesn't really matter because it's fucking under a kilobyte. So, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I might complete a couple levels, see how we go, and then play a little bit of thing, and then, yeah. So I just thought I'd bring that up. Some funny thing that we ran into. Yeah, there's some stuff that we might get changed, but three stars. This level's actually, it's like, it's an easy level itself. Like, come down here, put the coin, bam. There's a trick to 3-starring it, and because I'm, you know, part of dev, we kind of know the ins and outs of everything. I'm just going to turn that down a bit. The trick is, push it, freeze that guy. These guys come back, there's one guy, second guy, in and out, we're good. It's an easy level, like there's three guys you gotta shoot, and it's just a sitting and a waiting game due to how we've got the AI and stuff coded. But outside of that, the AI is not particularly smart, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Right, if you have an overly smart AI, then it kind of takes away from the fun of it. AI is kind of like a secondary thing. I think, in terms of the design is first importance, puzzles, right? If the puzzles are fucked, then the whole game's fucked. Second design would therefore be the mummies and shooting. It's the second most important thing. After the puzzles, and then you got all this other shit that's like, you know. Oh shit, sorry. Level design is the third, like, making the levels actually kind of tricky. Sorry. I drank that deadly. So we have the text now saying, you know, what each thing is, because it's something that's not necessarily obvious. Hello? Shit. Oh, we're in a sticky situation. Sorry, let me replay that level though. Wasn't letting me push it. I don't know if I can, you know, I don't know if it's something that's replicatable. Sorry, let me... Okay, now it is. I'm guessing it just got stuck on the mummy. I want to see if we left this in the game. I'm going to press a button and see if it will unlock the next level. One thing that would be nice is being able to save the volume, but that's something that... The fact that is that we have volume at least now. Does this work? It does work. Does it keep it unlocked though? It doesn't. Interesting. So, it just means that effectively if I wanted to, I could go... I mean, what happens if I press it here? It takes me through all the levels. And it crashes. Interesting. That's interesting. Something always worth testing, but something that I was pressing, you know, something that if you know code, then you could probably find out what button I was pressing, right? You don't know code, or you're kind of basic, no basic knowledge, you might be able to guess it, but it's not the code, it's just with the error message, we do have a secret button that is used for, you know, skipping through levels for dev reasons, which we probably should have given to the teacher. Maybe the teacher remembers. I'm not too sure. The teacher's run through our game a couple of times and he's pretty happy with it, so... Oh, yeah. But the game... Okay. I played a lot of our games. Games on here. I might run through. I'll complete the 5th level and we'll go complete some of the, Can I complete the 5th level? I know the first 4 are relatively simple levels in terms of design. After that, this is like... the last 2 weeks of kind of level design was like the last 2 weeks was put into level design and into these levels. I know that from here onwards is when things start getting hard. It's like part 2 of the game. So 3-starring these is a bit of a tricky mission. It's not a bug, by the way, I do want to mention that. Oh, we do have teleporter immunity though now, I believe. So, you're not too fucked. Before we didn't have teleporter immunity, and that was a real issue. So basically, you could get insta-fucked. Right, let me pause this. I believe this is a bug. I was just running into the server about that, because, you know, if it's a bug, then it needs to be, just, you know, we want to make sure that everybody knows about it. Oh, this is easy stuff. That can go there. That's easy enough then. It's one of those things where I will tell you now, always think before you place. Just because it's right beside it doesn't mean it's the right one to use, okay? There are many times that I myself have been fucked over by you know, the guys making some levels, including my own level sometimes, you know. Like, we're all pretty evil and ruthless with our placement sometimes. I don't quite like the teleport animation. I was working on that and I think I did a pretty good job with it. This is... Ooh. Can't move this. You don't want to know how annoying that was for the first time. I believe this can go over here. So it's not actually particularly hard in any regard, it's more just... So I'll push this one down here. Get this one in here. Not sure if these actually are unlocking anything. But what I do know is that everything needs to be put in correctly in order to pass. So naming and the lack thereof of naming means that it's a bit hard to tell where to go next. Is it just in from here? Like, is it just... I see. Okay, well this goes in here. I didn't know that this was a level. Alright, I know this is just gonna be annoying. So if I push that... that's fine. 3 stars. Alright, we'll leave it there. That's pretty good. 3-star demo. Bit of brain thinking. So how long did that take me? Does it say? It's around for 8 minutes, but I'm not sure if that is. So I don't know if that meant that it took me 8 minutes to finish all those levels, or if that's not bad though if it took 8 minutes. There's one level that would take genuinely potentially an hour depending on how fast you are or how slow you are, so so let's see. Alright, so one thing I do want to do is play some Forza. Just completing the campaign, honestly. They introduced a new campaign, I got one more race and one thing. And then I want to buy a new car, check out the new car that I decide to buy. And start doing some open class races. I'm exhausted. Maybe not exhausted, I'm just very tired. Not very tired. I've been, I don't know. One of those things where, am I very tired? Yeah, but I've also been more tired, so hard to say very tired when it's not necessarily as tired as you get, but it's kind of just being nitpicky at what I say. Let's run as well. What do we get? Ah, that's not bad. So I believe these, you can just take any car that's within the said.
The best builders take immense pride in their creations, often choosing the path to
F40
over the most direct. The purest test of these creations is to take them to the track, pitting them against any and all challenges.
You don't get these cars, of course. That's a Moira, I'm guessing.
And with an
Oh, that's a nice Maserati.
The top builders know to expect,
I think it's like AC something or whatever.
the unexpected.
So these, like, you can choose which car you want to drive. You buy them though, of course, so it's money. But I don't think those would be of my level. But what's the C-class cars? So you can buy any C-class car, so see what options we have. There's a 2022 in here as well. That's upgraded as well, so that the other one's a bit better. Some nice cars in here. Is it Mira or Moira? I always call it Moira, but I can almost guarantee that's not how you pronounce it. It goes up to S-Class, which I have an S-Class. So I finished all these, which I enjoyed those ones. Car, I don't think I'll enjoy. Maybe the Iconic Muscle. I'd be buying of these. Of these, I'm really shooting myself in the foot, but I'd be buying myself the Dodge Challenger. That's my favorite of them. Fox Body couldn't give a shit about. Pony Car couldn't really. There's the 302 Boss, which is nice, but like This is just American, honestly. This is all American shit. I think literally every single car in this showcase is American. But I do like the Dodge Demon, so... C8 would be interesting. That's at least a Corvette, no, CO6 or something, or whatever it is, Z06 or something. Shit like that, and then some other cars. But... yeah. So this one might be actually cars that are actually decent to drive, but finish these. Single more on this. I don't really like this championship. It's not bad, all the cars are just drive a bit. Could be better. You get the LFA though, which I really want. Because I was looking, I'm like, no shot they removed the LFA. I'm like, ah, that's where it is. Nice, Spa.
Spa-Francorchamps is sacred ground, one of the most respected racetracks in the world, with challenging turns that will test your skills lap after lap.
Actually, no. I'm gonna head out. There's a lot of stuff I do disagree about with this game, but that's pretty good. It's not as bad. Oh, it's a bug. Yeah, I do get a couple bugs, so I will admit. But like, it's not a very good game. I'll be honest. Do I think it's worth 100 or so, whatever? Now, no, not really. But you know, there's enough content. So for me, anyway. Like, I'm 42 hours in. There's definitely enough content for me. Like, in terms of this, I'll get 100 hours into it and shit like that. Fine design. Let's see what liveries we can get. Not really my cup of tea, but just a lot going. Discord.gg Drift HQ. It's effectively mine. It looks default. That looks kind of ass. Ass. That one's pretty good. That's the old thingy. It's nice, nice, nice. Don't really like that one actually. But also, Hoonigan's had nothing to do with fucking Beamer, so that's the old BMW, but this was meant to be the GTR has this, so there's no point sticking that on even if it looks cool. These are really low quality renders of the car, I just realized. I thought they were fixing that, but maybe it's not. It wasn't that they were fixing it that I saw. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna change the songs to the old Phantom Liberty songs because it's gonna interest me a bit more. Wonder where Amy is. I think she's eating dinner or something late. Should usually be in, but she's been pretty offline all day, so.
With 19 corners and 334 feet of elevation changes.
This is a pretty good
Spa-Francorchamps
Spa's pretty interesting. I gotta admit though, credit where credit's due, the default, like the not real maps that they made for this game I mean, they've been in a lot of the other games, I believe, as well. But like Maple Valley and Hakon, those are real. I like those more than I think all of the actual maps. I'm gonna be honest. But I think if they add I think it's Nordschleife or whatever. You know, the Nürburgring. And then the old Mount Panorama. Those would be the two that I would want, you know, those I think I would prefer over. As I know them, I like them. There's a couple others that I think would contend. I want something like a hill, you know, up and down hill, you know what I mean? Like, this one has quite a bit of elevation changes, you know, but, not many have good elevation changes. But I want something like, you know, a hill climb or a downhill, you know what I mean? Like Toge kind of thing. Not really part of the game though, you know what I mean? It's not really a race car game with those sorts of things, unfortunately, so. I just stick a turbo into this, which is good. So now I can get a bit more gas out of it, you know what I mean? A bit more speed. So before we were struggling to put down, you know, much speed. If anything, I get better tires and a bit of weight reduction because this thing's heavy. I believe before upgrades, it was like 1500 kgs. I'll turn up the so. Hopefully that's all loud enough for you guys. What's good? We need 2 minutes 47 seconds. We're at 2 minutes now. There's only a couple more corners to go, I believe. It's down here, then do 2 more corners at the end of this. And you can floor that. Wow, 2 more like actual major corners, should I say? Oh, never mind, I'm wrong anyway. No, I'm not, I'm right. 47. That might be tricky to hit. I'm gonna have to make some time off of this, dude. How much time do I have to make? Well, we already failed it by 3 seconds. 3 seconds is gonna be hard. The bonus that is, of course. We'll try our best. Might do one more if I get close. Yeah, I made a second on myself of that. If we make 2 seconds off of this, I'll re-go again. In terms of like, do another practice. It's just we're in the rain, and I've got second to highest tires, but it's not necessarily enough. I made a second below. And the thing is, going pretty decent in my last run, so it's not gonna be like cut and dry easy for me to get that much faster. Like there's areas I can improve upon, but like yeah, even now I'm only second, so I'm gonna have to make time some fucking where. I wasn't driving fucking 2 dog shit people. Nice, making a bit of time. Nice, 2 seconds. Floor it, don't hold off for any of these corners. Obviously hold off for that one. So 10 through that. Right. Bit of a bad off for that. Yeah, you're joking, dude. Can we go and go back, or is it just fucked? If we can redo this, we might be able to make 0.1 second, but I think it's almost too late. They did fuck up these corners. It's gonna be easy enough then. Maybe possible. Woof, we made it. Alright, glad I redid that. That's gonna be extremely hard. At the moment, my main focus is gold, so I'll the credits or whatever the currency is called. So I will, you know, if I have the opportunity to make a bit of money, I would rather take money and cut corners. As stupid as it sounds, you know. Once I've finished all of these, then I can, you know, do shit the hard way, you know. Is by then I have the opportunity to buy whatever car I need, you know what I mean? But here it's like, you know, I still need to be able to afford whichever car I fucking need in order to drive, so. If I can get 7,000, I would take that, so. See if we can get first in this one. 7,000 good, but I don't think I could win from last, or if I could, it would be really tricky because these guys might be on wets, where I don't have good tyres. So if I was a bit lighter, I might be, yeah, these guys are on wets, so me trying to keep up with people on wets would be tricky when my tyres aren't, you know, full that. Good in the stock though, but anything's good in the stock. Nice, so we got some Audis, some Mercedes, some Beamers. I believe just the three. Nice. Little bit of tapping. Oi, homie's grinding me. Don't like that. Shout for him. See if I can split. Oi, no. We could not split. Basically, I was trying to turn, but we were maybe a little bit touching them. I'm valuing driver safety over speed here. I'm not that much of a donkey. Maybe we could have started in last place and won. Nah, it'll get tricky throughout these corners, it's fair. My car struggles the most. So rear wheel drive car in the rain and non-wet tires. Maybe we're fine. You know what? I'm gonna restart. We're gonna shove ourselves at the back because I at least want it to be a bit of a competition. You know, I don't want to fuck around that much. Event. See, I could always bump up the difficulty, but how much money I would make from it wouldn't necessarily be worth it. So here I'm gonna get almost 9,000 extra credits just for starting fast. So as long as I can come first, I can make a bit of bank. If not, then I regret that. But there's a lot of Mercedes. Not too bitch. What? Wait, that was a shit start, and that wasn't even me, dude. This started me fucking stationary. We're on the inside. Try not to spin out too much. That was interesting. He bumped them off. Wait, don't you be fucking blocking me. I can make a couple of things in the straight. I'll say, if that was a penalty, my fucking ass, dude. I pretty much just fucking licked him at that point. Oops. Boy, 10th. That's pretty good. You're fucking shitting me. Well, I mean, I bumped him, but that's horseshit. It was like a tap, dude. But not, I didn't save 5 seconds of time. Oh, okay, that was my bad, dude. I was on the brakes, okay, dude, so that wasn't me. Oh, shit. My FPS is shitting itself as well, and I can fucking tell, I will say now, this game is not good in low FPS. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, but at these speeds, it's really hard to gauge the old, brakings. And I'm fine with playing in 40. I've told you guys that before on my fucking Steam Deck, but... Dude, we were running fucking 70 at the start. I don't know where the FPS goes. It's like it's fucking... I've said it before and I'll say it again, dude. This game's got some major fucking memory leaking issues. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not using much. The thing is that my PC's not... Why is Opera taking so much? I don't know why Opera's... Let me just close some shit. Let me close some tabs just for the sake of that. I do have a bit too much open. Okay, I mean, what are we sitting on now? Adblock, but I like haven't fucking closed. Still capping out, dude. Block. What's going on? You know what? How about this? How about that? There we go. limit the CPU. There we go, CPU limiter. Now it's running bad, but I couldn't care because I'm not using it at the moment. This doesn't gain anything more because it's fucking got memory leaks and shit, but... You don't just suddenly lose fucking 30 FPS, okay? There's 100% on the game. 30 FPS. I'm doing fucking nothing different. Like, this isn't acceptable. Isn't an acceptable FPS on a fucking 4879 50X, fucking 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, so forth, right? It's not acceptable. The only time I would accept something like that is if it looks better than, you know, Overdrive Cyberpunk, which I do when a preface runs better, right? Well, not natively, but it's kind of besides the point at that point. And this game doesn't even have frame generation, so it's not like that fucking matters. Which I don't fucking know why they don't, because it only makes sense. But outside of their multiplayer, which they fucking decided to cap the FPS because the game's pretty unoptimized, so. How far are we? We are a bit behind. I wish there was like a split. Like, there's a split to your best lap, but there's no split to other drivers, which I think is pretty integral. Something that I would do, and I'm not too sure why they don't have it included, but... But realistically, this game shouldn't run this bad, no. I do like it. It's the only playable controller realistic driving game that I really know of that's not fucking PlayStation exclusive Gran Turismo. But to be honest, Gran Turismo has its own fucking issues. I mean, I'm running 50, and even 50 feels like bullshit. Oh. Come on. Oh, we're fourth? That's pretty good. Ahead of me. Like, I can't fucking even see first place. But if I don't let go of the gas, then I can maybe catch up to these guys a bit better. That one seems like there's no fucking doing it. I don't even think, even with a wet side, I would survive that one. Not even understeer though, that shit's just... No, I mean, not even oversteer, shit's just understeering. Like, no fucking feedback whatsoever. Was not paying attention there. We'll get past this guy there. The new turbo, we are very fast in the straights. Albeit it is a single. Oh, you're shitting me. I know that was kind of cutting and that was a bit rude, but... Cut me some slack here, please. We'll catch up to these guys. And before hitting 200 was like a fucking, you know, you're getting pretty lucky if you're able to hit 200, so. Here, we've just gained an extra fucking heap of speed. I think it went up like 2 points. For those of you who don't know, it's out of 10, so 2 points is quite a lot. We're up to like a 5, and there's only A class as well, so. Just don't turn. It's like you oversteer going through the corners and then understeer going through the corners and then you just fucking oversteer going out, which is, I guess, mainly due to the rain, but don't recall this being too much of an issue. What do you mean 2 times? You're just losing it right now. I mean, I believe we'll catch up to him, but... I really do hope that we catch up to him, but... Surely here we'll get a bit of... We'll catch up to him, but... I just wish, like, once again, there was a split to leader. If I was on 70 FPS, this would be a bit easier. Just there's a little bit of a delay with some things. I do have traction and stability control on, so I'm not sure if that's for the best or not. Oh, we got on. Come on the inside and push him out. Traction stability control, I'll tell you why to and why not to use it. Traction stability control is very good at stopping you from, well, spinning stuff, right? Issue, especially in this game, not so much Forza Horizon, I believe, but especially very bad in this game because it makes you understeer like crazy, which is fine. It's very helpful if you know, are oversteering, then it will generally balance it. But like, you know, you'll be like trying to floor it out of a corner or through the corner and you just won't be moving very fast. Like, there's not much. And you're just like, dude, I could take these corners so much harder and sharper and faster. So, I always say turn it off if possible, but, you know, if you can't, it's one of those things. But, like, if you're just not very good at driving, then I think, you know, the fact of the matter of you having traction stability off isn't gonna make you a much faster driver. So it's kind of like you sort of have to have a bit of a, you know, you have to be decent at least. I'm not gonna sit here and call myself the best driver in this game, not at all. But I would say that there are instances when playing on a controller is very limiting. So I do want to keep working on that sword a little bit later. I feel like very tired right now. I don't know about you guys. Of course you guys aren't in the same fucking situation as me, but I'm not sure if you guys do the same thing where, like, sometimes you're just really tired and you just feel like your eyes are just sinking to the back into the back of your fucking head. It's me right now. 255 is really good. Our goal was like 258, so I effectively gained 3 seconds off the bonus, and that's just because I've got lots of practice in now. Nice. 254 even.
Nice work out there. We finished P1.
Yeah, I mean, compared to those, you could arguably say we've done a harder difficulty, but I started from the fucking back, so trying to catch up, it was like 2 fucking laps of trying to catch up, and then 2 laps of trying to catch up to the second play, the top 4, top 5, so nice runs. Nice work. That was a tricky one though. All beamers. I do believe for that one the beamer was the best option. So I did want to make it easy for myself. Let's exit. I don't know what that body kit is. The issue is the car points are so fucking annoying, dude. I wish, you know, there are times that I'm like, oh, it always comes up with that. Those car points are just fucking stupid. Like, you know, it shouldn't cost car points for a fucking body kit. So you got a Rocket Bunny body kit. SFLA. It's nice, that's nice, but that's fucking sick. I mean, what can I fucking say, right? Drops it by a shit ton, but $300, shoving in a nice tire compound. 400. Hold on, dude. Wait. Just a couple quickies. I'll see if I can get 1 or 2 levels. Korea. No, not Korea. Free play. I think 25 should give me a bit. Let's do clear. I figured out that clear was a big mistake. I like how it can switch, but then it always gives me fucking stupid shit. So for this we'll go full circuit just because it's a bigger car. So I generally just do the small circuit and just rush that, but it's a bit more than I love this map. I think it's my favorite.
Has multiple racing line options, depending on how fast you enter from the front.
It's definitely slower. I think we run into the issue now of just understeer. Amy, how dare you? How could you leave me hanging like this? You know, I was crying because I'm like, my favorite viewer, Amy, isn't here. How you doing, Chief? Is he doing work? Fair. How's work going? Anti-roll bars would be important for this. Neck hurts. Some drawing and shit, I'm assuming. Where's my FPS going? 37. Like, this shouldn't be happening, and I never get this. Only when I stream. Something's up when I stream, and this stupid game. Let me turn it off. Is that full ray tracing, or is that... It's hard to describe how... Yeah. Finish this lap. Did I level up once? Interesting. Wait. Yes, stupid. Let's exit. It was alright. Presentations went kind of shit, but otherwise, you know, we're alright. Fixed the bug that we're running into. One of them, anyway. What's the thing? Well, we tried playing the video. The video kept freezing and bugging up because fucking Blackboard was shit. After like halfway of just waiting, after about 3 minutes of trying to get it shit to work, because I always get stuck into being the person who presents. So I'm not a very good presenter in terms of like the person who's doing this on my computer. So fucking I was getting a bit fucked over by the thing. Oh man, I cannot. This game is just unoptimized. Like really, I turned it off. I've now the fucking GPU usage is higher by turning off the fucking ray tracing. Like what more? You know what I mean? I don't know what else. Like, I can turn all these down, but come on, dude. I bought a good computer so I can run games well. You know what I mean? Oh, what about unlocked VSync? Maybe I need to go buy VSync, shove on fucking... Can't turn DLSS in here. Playing the game, not your PC, honestly. Just gonna quit, turn on DLSS. I do believe it's something with DLAA, which is Deep Learning Anti-Aliasing. It's part of the RTX package. It's very good anti-aliasing. It's the best anti-aliasing you can get. Issue. I did a bit of research. Apparently it sometimes switches to FreeSync and shit and looks bad and doesn't give you a boost and it's just shit. So there's no off for ray trace ambient occlusion, which is stupid because some fucking things don't have, I mean, like, you know, ray trace. Where's the option to turn on? Okay, hold on, where's all the DLAA, DLSS? You're joking. Potentially. I'm a bit tired for it though, unfortunately. But maybe some point in the weekend. Sorry, let me restart the game. No, I didn't get to sleep, I don't think, until like 3 AM last night, so... And then I didn't want to sleep in because we were in a call not pretty early, but early enough. Oh, that's massive. I don't like sleeping in when we have class and shit. Like, I'll sleep in, but nothing later than like 9. Oh, I know next week I'm gonna be fucked in terms of work. I'm like, oh, by the way, I got assessments and shit to do, you know, next week, and it's like, oh, by the way, you're working all of next week. Let's see, why is it here now? There we go. And I'm just like, why do you have me down for work, dude? It's like, It's like, why you fucking, yeah, it's very annoying. Like I mentioned, but I still have my thing and it's fucking ass to do. So I'm fine with working. I know I'm definitely working Monday. Fine with that, it is what it is, but that's pretty big. Let's do, oops, fuck, I always do career. I wish it kept your fucking last thing, which obviously it wouldn't, but I don't know, there's more important things for them to fucking, you know, do. Anyway, not sure if you have played the game, Amy, but if you have, fucking, there's a new build of it, so. There was, sorry if there's gonna be some song. No, there isn't. So. Timothy Kane. There's a new build of the game, 1.0.1. On like, you know, Game Jolt and Itch. I think I talked about Itch. Yeah, we got, well, on Game Jolt I can at least specify which version it is, but yeah, so we've got the old versions. 1.0.1, I'm just like, we've uploaded new files and fixed the version of the game for this 1.0.1 mummy animation was the cause of the issue. We have been, so yeah, basically mummies when squished, they would, it could break, like, fuck up the whole game. Cause issues. I'll run you through some things that happened that you missed. But, so, yeah. Like, it was fine, you just had to relaunch the game. I'm not sure if you could use the menu to quit, but you'd have to effectively make your way out of the thing. I see, now we're getting 74. I don't know, dude. I'll stick with DLSS for now, But, this feels so much nicer. But yeah, so that was a major thing that needed. Bear in mind, that's in the submission. The teachers might run into that. We kind of chalked it up to, it's a side feature. The other guys were like, oh, we should totally add this into the tutorial. I'm like, no, don't add it into the tutorial. It should be a side thing, something that the player stumbled across. Like, there's a lot of the stuff that we did so much, like, talking. I mean, I do want to preface, like, literally yesterday, and you're like, you know, why is he still so tired? You know, this was all yesterday, shit like that. And, like, yesterday, why I was so tired during stream. I do want to preface, we had been in a call for genuinely, like, 10 to 12 hours of, like, you know, we were in a call for 10 to 12 hours. That's a hell of a long time, you know? Like, we were fucking in that shit for a very long time, making sure that the game was, you know, as good as we could get it. So, you know, the commitment that we have, you know, we're committed with that. I was talking to some guys and we're all keen, I believe. We're all keen. We've all stated that we're keen to work on the game and continue. Oh. Fuck. Continue working on it a bit. So, you know, I wouldn't be going, oh, no way, so these guys are like, there's definitely going to be some major changes. I wouldn't say that. But I would say, you know, all things go well, there might be some new features, some new maps, stuff like that. There might be some major changes, there might be just some patches and minor changes. There's ideas and plans that we've had, you know, so now when you kill the mummies or squish the mummies, they just despawn. Like, we just have it as an instance delete object, right? Or destroy, I should say. But, would be the more literal term in regards to GML. So, yeah, basically we have it so, you know, when squishing them it's kind of hard to tell because basically it was the animation that fucked it. Not sure what that was. It was very disappointing. I thought it was my animation that fucked it because we also added my animation yesterday. Wasn't. So, I'll kind of run you through some issues. Basically, mummies getting squished was very hit or miss. It was break the game, you know. We fixed that. Caused a different issue when fixed. Of that it would break the game if you tried squishing them. So, arguably worse than what it originally was. Man, we're coming down that at 20 kilometers per hour. Jesus. So, it's very, we're like, well, this is even worse than what we had before. You know? How do we fix this? The only way that we could figure out fixing it, at least for now, was just deleting them. And, you know, Big Chris was looking into it and he'd spent quite a long time. We'd also done some more looking into screen shake. Technically, we had the screen shake working actually pretty well. I was pretty happy with the screen shake. Screen shake's not in the game. There's a big reason why. So we obviously you guys saw a bit of the in the works of screen shaking. I think I mentioned it yesterday. Wish you guys wouldn't remember, I'd assume. But basically the player's in the middle and then when it shakes the player's not really centered and it fucks it up. So you remember, yeah. So basically there was an issue. So you've got two ways of doing screen shake. You can do screen shake as in like the camera literally moves, or you just move the player and, well, all the players and stuff like that. The issue, well, I believe not necessarily, it would just need to be just the player, not everything. Anyway, didn't like the shake. The shake we got looking good. I don't think you liked it because it was so big, but we did get we made it a lot smaller and made it look good. So, but yeah, the shake is something that we didn't like the thicket shake. Yeah, the shake is something that we kind of needed though. Once again, just choosing what is the best option though. Basically through feedback and testing, we got feedback that we got some final feedback of needing to know, like, how, like, it's the old, I think I mentioned about, you know, not being able to tell when you took damage because the audio cue wasn't, like, distinct enough, I guess. So we of course added the walks, you know, when you take damage, the walk cycle changes. But, you know, the feedback that we were given originally was, you know, to add screen shake, right? Or a particle effect. So we're gonna go do screen shake. That was kind of, you know, hitting the fan. Sorry, I want to do this one more time. I just want to get the roll bars, dude. I need to get one more level. Just so I can get the last roll bar, dude. But no, we got it looking good. The issue was, if you were moving, it would still go off center. Fix that again. Like, he was spending a long time on this. Fix that. The issue, therefore, was, it was always moving the player, right? It wasn't moving the camera, and I'll tell you why it was like that. But, you know, we ran into the other issue then of, you know, we got it to work, but then if you're standing beside a wall and you took damage, you would sort of phase through the wall. Not like completely, but, you know, the character would go partially into the wall. It's because you're moving the character, and so when you're moving the character, it does that. You may be like, why move the character? When you have a camera that follows you, you can't have screen shake. And you're just like, well, yes, you can have screen shake. Well, I mean, unless you haven't done Game Maker before, then you wouldn't know that about this, but you can have, like, make the camera a separate object, right? Like an object and write code for it to follow. That would therefore work instead of the default, you know, shit. Sorry. And that's possible, but then that also caused issues. So it ended up getting into a thing where it's like, so I think all in all, it was just one of those things where it's like, ah, shit, well. So, yeah, we had to cut that, then we're looking into particle effects, and we'd all done a bit of particle effects before. I'd done particle effects before with visual coding, because Game Maker uses you can either use visual code or GML, which is GML's its own script, script. And so originally, before we'd started the class and before, I can't remember if this was before we started the year or before we just started the class. GML, no, GML in terms of Game Maker language. And then there's like .yy, I think, as well as the other language, which is, no, it's YYS, I believe, which is Yo-Yo script. Was the other one, but those are used in conjunction. You write in GML, but Yo-Yo script is, you know, what everything kind of uses to get working. But yeah, I tried visual scripting and I got particles to work with that, but that's kind of its own, you know, that's a whole nother beast. I don't tend to like visual scripting, but I do. Because visual scripting in theory is easier because it's like, oh, well, it's all visual, right? So you just gotta find it. It's just node work, and I'm not bad with nodes. Like, I've done a bunch of node work in terms of, like, you know, Houdini, Substance Designer. I mean, I'm literally doing nodes for GeoGen, right? And you can see all that sort of stuff. But I'm not good at nodes when there's, you know, 100 odd nodes, right? Making up, you know, part of the project. That's where things start getting complex, and it's like, which node does, you know, what thing? That's when things start getting fucking really not working right for me. So, oh, this car understeers a bit still though. Grip on it's very good though. I still need to get the rear out with the next upgrade. There we go. That'll give me 200 car points. A little bit of off-road ain't hurt nobody. You know, down there, the old rocket. Oof. Those are fast, like we're getting the car going about you know, as fucking fast as you can get it to go almost. So maybe make a second or two extra, but even then that's cutting it closer. Okay. I believe levels go up to 50, but fuck that, dude. I don't know anybody who'd be willing to do that. 100 car points. If I did that, we got 200. What else can we get? Camshaft would be the only other thing that I'd want, but that and weight reduction. Weight reduction does that. Dude, I hate this. I'm on the situation where it's like, oh, but then we're really close to getting this. Why didn't I do that to get rid of, you know what I mean? Engine swap? I've never done engine swaps. You can't test the engines though, like the sounds. Shove on all-wheel drive. Amy, you better watch what you're saying here, Chief. Yeah, you watch yourself. Drivetrain might not be bad. Dirtline, I mean. But what's the 50-50? You're not getting better than that. So no two. 701. Can't even afford that. $700. There we go. Top of A class. That'll be nice. It's a nice car. Anyway, let's see what we can buy with this. I might do a single race with this and we do some Motorspin races with...
In the late 1990s, prominent Japanese automakers like Toyota, Nissan, Mazda, and Mitsubishi went head-to-head in an intense competition for market dominance, taking giant leaps forward in performance by developing innovative, state-of-the-art engines. The Supra's 2JZ, the Skyline's RB26, the RX-7's rotary, and the Mitsubishi GTO's 24-valve twin-turbo. All were lightning fast straight out of the showroom. Now each will be raced and built.
The R33.
Ultimate JDM legend.
I'm gonna grab the RX-7, but I'm also gonna grab this. GTI I heard was decent. This is the... So, in terms of the race, I'm going to be racing the RX-7, I believe. Is it the fastest? Braking's a bit worse. Handling's a bit worse. Interesting, they're both all-wheel drives. Ooh, wait, maybe I don't want that RX-7. I'm just gonna look, because I know I want the Supra, and I would of course want the Skyline and everything, right? But I've got a million buy cars. But if there's a better version of each thing, then, you know, why wouldn't you get that? There's one car on sale. I don't know what it naturally is. Okay, well, it's on a bit of a sale. Might be worth picking up. It's very cheap though. That which is good, of course. If we look at the Mazda, what the fuck is Merkur? Interesting. Any of these are good. Yeah, the A-Class. 200 expensive. I do want to buy this at some point. Because I've driven this before, and it's like, you know, something always nice. Like, you know, you've driven something before. It's always cool to see how they implement it. Heard that's very good, though. Oh, yeah. So you've got, what RX-7s? I believe there's two. RX-7 the R-Type. The R-Type. This one's better. So as nice as this is, and I'll still probably want it at some point, this one's just better. I'd rather buy this. And because of upgrading is a not fun experience, I'd rather have the better one first. So that one. Buy that in my own time. Once again, I'd much rather the R34 than that fucking R33. R33 is not really my favorite, I'm gonna be honest. So, Supra it is. I mean, the GTO is pretty cool though. I don't see it competing against these other cars. Is the 470 the best, or is... No, that one's arguably the best, but... I heard that one's the best, but... Purchase. The bitch and might. Clean as fuck. Oh, Hakon. Oh, I like this. Why is it so big, dude? It's like, oh, by the way, this person's playing this, by the way. Just, you know, wanted to let you know, by the way, it's quite important. It's like, huh? Don't know. Stop playing games, dude. This shit's gonna be fast. We'll do this one race and then we'll go and start those open classes.
Running counterclockwise here, the Kone is very fast.
All clockwise. I haven't done clockwise in a minute. 6 practice. Listen to the engine, eh? I've seen this as turboed stock as well, which is nice. I like these cars. I like cars being turboed. Well, I like turboed cars. My car's fucking turboed, but well, these cars are nice with the turbo. It's about as I'd expect it. These gear issues fucking a bit wank, but it's a bit of a whale. It's pretty fucking zippy though. For a car almost stock, it's not too far behind the Beamer that I was driving. Well, maybe not in its last fucking stage that I got it to. After a lot of refining in 27 or 28 fucking levels, but... Shit sounds good though. Uh-oh. That drives pretty nice. I can't remember what the O was for. I know it's going to be a car that I'll probably like driving. Well, maybe not. It'll be good in rings, but it's not a very turny car, I believe. I'm not a nerd, though. I'll have you know. This is not understeering. It's understeering, but then it's also a boat, so it's understeer doesn't matter for fucking shit. It's just the gearing ratio is absolute horse. Oh shit, horses are cool. Maybe. I'm not really that much of a horse guy. I've ridden a couple horses and I can tell you now I also do not like riding horses. I beg to differ. They're pretty average to me. How would you know, Amy? That's what I want to know. Who's messaging me? Big AU. Interesting. Sorry, well, let me see. One did it while I was riding. When the fuck were you riding a horse, Amy? Don't tell me you're a horse girl as well. Childish, I feel. Oh. To be honest, he probably would hop on the stinky horse, not gonna lie, knowing you. Something you'd do. This song called for and you should not. Mitsubishi GTOs in first place. Something I did not expect to see. Is not called for. Sheesh. Oh man. They didn't give me any fucking room, dude. Oh shit. Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa. I was doing a race a while ago, and all the, yeah, very tight. All the, oh man, what was he doing? And anyway, all the fucking AI missed the corner. Let's say 69 on it. Anyway, they were going off course, and so I'm going, look at these guys, they're all off course, now I can go past them. Bitch fucking accidentally goes on, he goes right in the middle of the road and causes me to do, like, fucking T-bone him while he's going sideways on the course. I'm like, fuck. That's lovely. Oh, we make some good time. We make some good time. Homie's taking it wide. Whoa! Braking at the worst fucking time, mate. Must what? It's been censored, oh really? Oh wait, I must have then. I'd say what the fuck did you write, but then obviously if it censored it, I wouldn't see. Oh meow! Worth it. Worth it. Rawr. Go. Fuck me, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching this anime, right, called Violet Evergarden. I would recommend it, not to Big T though, I'll tell you that now. She would bawl her eyes out. It's a very sad anime. How so? It's about a young lady who went to war, lost both her hands. Anyway, war was over, and then it's kind of her trying to, I guess, you know, she's kind of like, her whole life she's been a fighter, and then she's trying to get back into society. And I guess her, original purpose, I'm not sure if this is that throughout the whole thing, but as of now, her purpose is trying to find, like, she has no emotions and stuff like that, and so it's her trying to find out emotions and what love means, as there's somebody that she knew for a very long time, like her whole life almost, or half her life realistically, and when he died, he said that he loved her, and she didn't know what it meant, of course, so, albeit she didn't know that he died, but, she finds out, and it's like, you know, she just wants to find out what it meant. You know, and it's quite the ride, I'll say it, put it like that. It's rather sad. Sad but good, you know what I mean? I like it. It's one of the more serious and moving animes, so well portrayed, yeah. And there's always, like, each episode, there's always something that makes me go, huh. Albeit, a lot of people say, like, well, not a lot of people, it's one of the highest rated animes, but that's what some people, Jesus, it takes up the whole fucking screen almost. Oh my god, it's always the fucking Terraria users when they've got like the game launching fucking like 50 times. Because their mod doesn't fucking work. Loading Terraria, loading Tmod loader, loading Terraria, loading Tmod loader. So annoying. But, it's very good. I don't know if I'd necessarily put it on my top 10, albeit a lot of people would classify it as, you know, yeah. Exactly. A lot of people would classify it in their, like, top 10 anime and stuff like that. I don't know if I would classify it in my top 10. It's not my kind of anime, really. Like, it's not something I would... If you were to ask what my kind of anime is, it's not that. At all. But it's a very good one. And I do really like it. But I wouldn't watch probably something similar to it. Or maybe I would watch something similar to it, but like, it would have to be just as good, you know? I'm not too much into a lot of those sorts of ones. Not into none of that romance fucking shit, but that, you know, serious romance, whatever stuff. Not really me that much. Oh, yeah. Some of them are that are good though, but generally not me. In terms of, I've definitely read a couple though, but.
Nice work out there. We finished.
GTO went down 2 spots. Yes. How do you see your account? What happened? Oh, weird. Sorry, I just got a bit confused. My driver level's fucking 2. Like, I've got almost 1 million credits. It's not actually level 2, let's put it that way, but... I still own all my stuff as well, but... So I'm not too sure what that is. It better be more than level fucking 2 car as well, though, because that'd be bullshit. Okay. Because that was like fucking, and combined almost 10 laps. Performance. That sounds good. I want to get some nice rooms. Okay, what are we seeing with on standard? 468. Okay, let's go 458, 453. It's 453 the best that we can get. No, we do have to finish it at some point. Those look pretty clean. Like these look almost better, but I kind of like those, but they weigh a bit more. Say these, even then, too sure about that. So they're all pretty heavy. Neon Genesis is pretty good though. I was kind of enjoying that. Neon Genesis was pretty good, but it has its ups and downs where I'm kind of like, and then there's other times where I'm like, ooh, yay, this is good, I'm enjoying this. I'd at least finish watching that anime. Yeah, yeah. Suffers from a couple of issues of it being kind of old, but sometimes old, it gives it a little bit of an interesting little touch to it that you never really see too much anymore. Those are kind of sad. Yeah, these. Yeah, I mean, it looks fucking ridiculous. Mostly like Angel Law, Fear. It's not much else that we can. Don't worry for my drunk bottle, but probably stream till like maybe 10:30. Supposed to change the RAMs. So that was pretty rad. Oh. So am I, dude. I'm EP as well. You probably heading off now then? Or just in general, sleepy EP? Well, I'll wait for this one. Grab a drink. It's already done. Oh, who cares? One memento, please. Okay. Alright, you have a good one then, Chief Amy. Thanks for popping by, Chief, and we'll catch you tomorrow then, eh? Have a good one. Meow meow. Ah, you're good. So she could check the fucking volume of that all. Toodles. See you tomorrow. Gotta go for a walk tomorrow as well. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have some relaxed time though. So I need it. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Just you typing eepily. Eepily. What's the best? Ah, yes, very nice. Let's get this bad boy upgraded. Not bad. Oh, there's a gyrotrain swap. Wish you could hear these though. So you can't, it's so annoying. Well, it's not that annoying, it's just unfortunate, I guess. Yeah, we got a bit to play with. Way too much. Might be able to do that with this down. Ooh, nice. Can't do that, that would just be sad. Just wish I'd be able to hit that with an up, but I don't think we're going to. Gotta get that. Let's see who's contribute to it. No. Not really willing to drop anything else either, so. Jeez. That's up even. Tentacle, is that down? I went like that, and then maybe I could get weight reduction. Alright, we're gonna get this regardless, I'm certain. Oh, 500. Wait. Okay, let me drop something. Drop that. Alright, we gotta upgrade this once. Sure, we can work this out. Make it a little bit better. That's probably the long one. Oh, too bad. All about adding nonsensical upgrades.
Maple Valley is
Make it a
wide,
little bit
fast,
heavier, but then
and
also
unpredictable.
shit will
So get
counterbalance
to know
it. Luckily. It's all about fucking around with the PI and knowing how to beat the system. Jesus, sounds ugly. The turbo, that is. This is pretty damn quick considering it's a C class or whatever. It feels very quick. I believe it is one of my favorite cars in this turbo would be midget as like real smell like my car's turbo. It's something like this. There we go, this little lap. I'll finish the lap. Shit. No, dude. Just get that little bit of understeer. Damn, almost 200 down there. We're cooking up. It's a fast one. Should be enough though. Am I still level 2 or? Yeah, okay. Bad shit. Actually, I never reset the game. Restarted, I should say, so. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Okay. So what do we get? Ballast. We got it to 50-50. Tyrell bars to 100. Weight reduction. What is that? Intercooler. You must have the little lip. Kinda got 2 to play with. That'd work. Is anything better? What's the most important? Braking, handling is honestly. No, wait. Get that, maybe the flywheel. That would be good. 3.3 went down? Not too sure why. I guess that would be the... little lip, but... speed and handling and braking up a smidgen. It's not much, but it's a little bit. It's that little bit better. Sorry, I'm just gonna restart the game first. Just because I don't know what it is that's causing those, but it only came up when I restarted it. Do not play. No. Not sure. I am excited for the next couple, for the next really week, I guess. So something that's interesting is I think Gaia 2.0 will be pre-purchasable. I wonder if it's still going to be base price or if it's going to be on sale. Just quickly looking over that. Oops. So Gaia right now is a decent bit of money. And I think it would determine. So I want to pre-order 2.0, but there might be a sale. So the thing is that Indie seems almost perfect, and it's only 99 USD, which is maybe like 140 NZD. Oh no, it'll probably be 180 almost, and after tax and shit. But you only can do 4K builds at max, and there's no tiled builds. Adaptive meshes sucks, but is what it is. And extend and automate kind of sucks without shit, but create your own bridge. All major updates are paid upgrades, but all minors are free. Interesting. But yeah, so ideally I get professional. Technically I'm fine without professional, as I can import into World Creator or something, which does support, you know, tiled and everything. But, you know, of course preferences. Indie would work. I know I would pay Indie, but professional just gets expensive, as it's going to be another one that I would have. So I'm going to get it regardless, but if it's on sale because of the thing, then I'll probably purchase. If it's on sale with 2.0 as well, I'll get that. If it's... There's a little bit of, you know, shit here. I know what it is. It's because they have a mesh and then they have another mesh inside of the mesh. But...
Remember, smooth is fast when you're flat
if you...
Excessive tire wear early will hurt your chances to win later. You got this.
But yeah, if that's not an option, then... Or, like, you know, there's none of that, then it is what it is, and I'm going to have to deal with it, and I'll just buy the Indie. I want it regardless. And only being able to export 1K kind of is a bit of a pain. This is reverse? What the fuck? Never played this in reverse. This is so weird. This feels sinful, honestly. I do not like this that much. Oh, it's not bad as much, I guess. It's a little bit slower, I believe. Oh, the car isn't, but the track, you have to go a bit slower. There's areas that you can maintain your speed. But yeah, I would want Gaia to be my main terrain software, I think. That would be. That means anything with the other software I own, then that might interest you. I think Gaia is my favorite, and you can get the best looking terrains out of it. But I'm not really willing to drop another whole bunch of money for it. Nice. Color's nice though. I think I'm going to destroy these guys. Yeah, so Gaia's coming out. I want to see 3D Coat's price. If 3D Coat has a sale, then I might get that. Might. Depends on the sale and how much, because at the moment it's definitely out of my price range. Or that I'm willing to spend on it anyway. 5 laps though. Not much for this, but 3 grand's not much as well. I believe I can still catch up with this. I believe in myself. Porsche. Oh. Oh yeah, because this is very open, so it's not the same really class either. There's going to be a range of different stuff. So, this predictable. I don't know what that car is, but let's go. Looks like a Porsche, but it probably just told me and I could have read that. Jeez, okay then. Nice level up. Fuck me, these guys are shit drivers. Oh, they're just trapping me, so I can't turn the corner. I can't go faster because I'll crash into them. They're both on either side, so I can't... Well, I don't want to just ram them, but that's what I have to. So when the guy in front of me is fucking slow, then I'm cocked out a lot. Gotta take these shit lines to get past them. Please, none. Sweet. Really have to go to keep up with these guys. There's a Ferrari in front, I think. An old Ferrari, I believe. Not sure the name though. Man, getting first is gonna be a fucking mission. was a bit of a dick move on my end, but... Well, we're here to get first. Jeez. Might need a restart. I'm gonna need a restart, honestly. Because if I don't win these, then I'm gonna be a bit fucked, so... I just need to push first. I technically could have gone past him on the first lap, but... What was this? That's a Ferrari dyno. Weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Got the acceleration. That was way too easy. Jesus, homie, chill. Do one more race after this and then I need to head off. So I'm sleepy.
Final lap.
no way I'm gonna be lapping. Nah. Final lap. Almost. There's one more lap we're gonna be lapping. These guys were surprisingly not too far behind me.
Great race. P1.
Ferrari dynos seem to be pretty broken. Slowly get my money back up. I'll leave it up to us to know nothing new I get. Mid-Ohio.
Mid-Ohio
Sounds
is a
pretty
challenging
good, I
old
recall.
school circuit that has retained much of its original design and character from 1962, while including recent refurbishing, producing a more competitive racing experience for drivers.
Engine roaring. Nah, so Gaia 2.0 interests me. I think some new GeoGene updates coming soon or something, I would hope, because release is coming, I think, early December, late November, so I would hope they got something cooking for, because at the moment it's very good, but I do believe they want to optimize it, because at the moment it's rather unoptimized and some things are a little bit experimental, like 16K is experimental and just sucks through your GPU. Like, we're talking 4090 struggling here. Not, I don't have a 4090, but they do struggle. Well, it like overloads, you know what I mean? Like, 8K can, I've even had 8K go use over 16 gigabytes, like 17 and 18 gigabytes. Technically I've had it go more, but that wasn't worth waiting. Because that was going to be using even more than that. It was offloading onto my system memory, so RAM. But no, so I want GeoGene. Oh my god. I want Gaia. .2.0, which obviously isn't going to be out then. It comes out next year, but I'll pre-order it. As if when you pre-order it, you get both Gaia 1.0 and 2.0. If you don't pre-order it, you only get Gaia 2.0. So in my eyes, in order to retain being able to use my prior Gaia 1.0 things, then I will need to pre-order, which I see worth it, because you're paying maybe the same price for both things, so... Oh shit. I was looking. Sorry, I got a message. I'm just getting some messages. I'm gonna put this on the side. No, my friend woke up and I was talking, so to quickly let them know because they ran into issues. They were playing through the game, ran into the issue of the mummies, and I had to just let them know that we've since fixed that to an extent. Well, we've patched it at least, but it's not fully fixed. But I'm not sure if it will ever be fully fixed. As it's something that if we hadn't done, you wouldn't know, like, in the sense of we had to get rid of the animations of it being squished, but if we never showed you the animations of it being squished, you know, that we had done that, or if we had just not done it, then it would never have been an issue, right? So it's only because we went above and beyond that we really run into the issue, and it's sucky that that we have to remove it. Wrong one. Full apps isn't too bad. I was not the fastest, so I'm not gonna... Guessing it's the dinos and shit that will be up top, but I think once again a 12 should be nice. Whoa, Lamborghini? Espada. Interesting, Lamborghini's up top. Always sucks on the start, but once it's going, it's going. Warning. Whoa, what the fuck? I mean, it rammed me in the ass. Not into that, my dude. These Ferraris look pretty cool. The dinos. That car coming second looks so goofy. Why? Got fucking T-boned. This will be tricky, I reckon. But we got the amount of laps required to catch up, I believe. $24. If I can get better than 24, I'll be happy. 124. So I got 127. I need to make. Right. What is that car? Sorry. Maserati? Something mass, so maybe Maserati. It's the only thing that I can think of. It's just so skinny. It's like, not just skinny, but it's also high. So it's like, if it was a hatchback, I could get it, but like, for a coupe, well, maybe it's not a coupe, but no, that's a sedan, dude. Oops. Let's go. 23, yeah, we already bit that fucking what we were wanting. Thing is, you always get pushed very fast. I mean, because first place is always so fucking fast for no reason. As soon as you pass them, they slow down. So you always, to get good things, you always want to be behind an AI, because they'll be going very fast. So in order to reach good scores, you know, you're not doing good if you're not beating them, so that lighting was really nice. The sun coming in through the back. Man, last time I was on this course, all I can think of is, last time I was on this course, I was listening to this guy, Timothy Kane, who is the creator of Fallout. And so he has a YouTube channel, and he talks about a bunch of game dev stuff. And if you're interested in game dev, might interest you. If you're into game dev, then it will definitely be interesting. And if you like games, maybe, maybe not. So, but yeah, it's just very interesting. In my opinion, some of the stuff that he comes up with. The only thing I wish was that if the fucking, you know, the tires and the petrol was more of an issue, because unless you're doing like 100 lap races, you never have to fucking fuel. I think realistically on a full tank, you can get maybe like 30 laps of going fast. Maybe longer if it's a small course like this. Which you never want it to sit through. So it's like, oh man.
Great work. We finished P1.
Because when you're doing that long, you know, the time difference, you kind of just isn't worth it, so you want to be on a full tank. Like sometimes you could argue, oh, but not being on a full tank would save you time because your car will be lighter. Yeah. Generally true. Not for this. You only gain like a couple milliseconds per lap. So, unless you're like on like 1 lap of fuel, but then if you're on 1 lap of fuel, you wouldn't be making anything. So, try a little 85. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. Nice. That was good. Oh, so thank you. seen that before. I think of these, I think I wanted the McLaren. So it looks good. It's quite expensive though. Gonna be tricky affording all of these fucking ones. These ones are very expensive. Like, I want to do this, but fuck me. Your cheapest car you're gonna be buying is like 200 and something thousand. Yeah, and of these I probably want the McLaren or the Porsche, probably the Porsche. McLaren's nice, but it's not the McLaren that I like, and then Porsche is also not the one that I like either, but it's a good middle ground. The ACL is pretty good though. Well, it needs some tuning to be good. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm just fucking exhausted. I mean, it's still been a big stream. It's almost 3 hours, but anywho, thank you guys all for watching. Pretty good. You know, I hope you guys, if any of you guys have been playing the game that we've, you know, published last night, arguably this morning technically, because when you guys could access it was this morning. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Hope it's good. Hope you enjoy our game. Please just, you know, message me on anything, honestly. If you know you run into any bugs or anything like that, anything important. But otherwise, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, and we will catch you probably next week, some point next week, or either next week or maybe some point early. I'm not sure. School's still finished, so I don't know what's going to be happening, you know. But yeah, we'll see. I have some projects in mind, so maybe I stream some of them if I start working on them. But otherwise, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, and see you later. Bye-bye.